Welcome to Romantica Speaks. Today we are going to meet prodigy, a little girl, Sakina Mundsaurwalla. She had been winning in the contest cum exhibitions organized by Romantica Speaks consistently, one after the other, and that is among veteran artists. Usually we keep only senior and veteran artists in such kind of contests, but we had been compelled to accept her paintings, very unusual for her age, and she had been rated very highly by our jury as well as the automatic art review system. So I am Shaikat Baksi, and with me today there will be Shaikh Ahsan, who is an expert of calligraphy as well as a veteran artist in the field of abstract expressionism. So let's see what Sakina says. She is in school, and her paintings have been highly admired by the veterans. In fact, several of our contest come exhibitions had displayed Sakina's paintings, and more or less, I think in each of them she won award among the elders. And you have seen a couple of paintings of Sakina also. I had shared with Shaikh. So today, we are going to talk to Sakina to understand what inspires her and why she paints that way, and so many other things about her. So first, Sakina, I have a question. In which standard you are in school?
I'm in grade 9.
Grade 9. I told you she is in ninth standard. Okay. So your paintings are very unusual for a grade 9 student. It's very very counterintuitive. So we would like to ask you certain questions. We are all curious. So that's why we are doing this interview. Since when you have been interested in painting? Is there someone in your family who is an artist or who inspires you in particular to paint?
So I have been painting since childhood. I just love the idea of putting color to the paper and it turns out to become something. I just love the idea since childhood. And my grandfather, he inspires me. He loves making models, and every time I look at it, it makes me wonder what I can do with it and make it on paper, like something different, like adding my own touch to a normal object and how I can use my creativity to develop it.
So I asked this question. I mean, do you remember? I mean, when did you were 9? You were at standard ninth. You were still a child. So when is it that you first painted? I mean, first did something, and your grandfather appreciated and saw that, said that yes, oh my God, you have a great talent.
Probably in grade 5 or 4.
Hmm. So what did you paint?
So I made this like butterfly kind of thing, and like I added like a lot of blue and green. I added more color to it, like to make it more unique, like not the normal colors of the butterfly. So I used watercolors to make it a little more creative and add my own touch to it. So he really appreciated that, and that made like a smile, brought a smile to my face.
That's interesting. You said that it was not the regular color of the butterfly, but you did some other color which you felt would make it more vibrant and more attractive. That's very interesting. Let me tell you, this is something. I don't know if you are aware. This is something what the Fauves did. What you did today, I mean, at the age of 5, suddenly out of the blue, was done by Matisse. That kind of artists who did expressionism through color. So you actually at that point jumped across 2000 years in a single stroke.
Yeah,
That's great. So
thanks.
I would like to share one painting of yours. Yeah. And so this is one of your painting which won an award, right, in the recent Romantica contest. And
Yeah.
and just this is something you don't know, that in Romantica contests there are public feedbacks on various aspect of the paintings, which is assimilated through an algorithm, and a ranks are created. That is one. And then also there are jury, and this time we had two veteran artists as jury. One of them was Sarad Tade, and the other was Akash Ambegaonkar. Now, Sarad Tade is a veteran of abstract paintings. Now, he rated your painting very high. Even Prakash rated your painting very high. It's curious. I had shared this painting with Shaikh, and Shaikh has some question about it. Shaikh, please go ahead. We were discussing that.
Uh, Thank you, first of all, for Romantica for having me here. And hello, Sakina. Good morning. It is
I,
nice. It is nice meeting you, at least on a Zoom meeting, because I saw your work and I was amazed. Okay,
thank you
and
so
then
much.
the first question I asked is like how old she is. So
Thank
it
you.
is very good thing. And can I ask you what is the size of this painting?
It's an A3 sheet.
A3 sheet it is. Okay. And what medium you have used?
A bit of color pencils and paints, both.
Okay. So amazing. And apart from doing painting, do you refer any kind of work or anything like you refer any artwork or anywhere you follow artists?
Yeah, I really like surrealistic art. So,
Okay.
like, I follow artists on that. And then sometimes I go on Pinterest and I just scroll and I find a few paintings that I really like.
Okay.
So maybe
What
like an
makes you to yes, yes. Go ahead, go ahead.
so like maybe like I take like a small idea and then like add my like I like taking like real life objects. Like that cat. It's like a real life thing. But I like adding my own touch to it. Something different that would like make it pop out like than the rest.
Okay. Do you have any future idea like what you want to become or you want to take this profession as this passion as a profession or something?
Yeah, I've already taken art in school because I
Okay.
want to go ahead in art. Like I want to do something that I really like love, something I'm passionate about. So probably I
Okay.
will go with art like in further studies, and probably I would want to become like something related in the art field, not decided in particular, but like it's
Okay.
like a vast field. Anything like would be.
Okay.
Hmm.
So one more question I would like to ask: why you choose that particular complex treatment to your work? Like, if you wanted
Exactly.
to do something different, you could have done something else instead of doing that particular treatment. Is there any reason or is there any pattern you follow in your works?
I like to prefer mosaic the most because
Okay.
it gives like that color, that like that vibrant look to my paintings. Also I like abstract, I like making it a little different. So like I like the touch where it's like a little vibrant or like a particular color field, like the whole gradient kind of look I really like in my painting. So because that's like just popping up my painting and making it like different and colorful, which really attracts the eyes.
And you
Uh,
know one thing, like Saikat sir,
yes,
Baksi sir,
yes,
I would like to mention one thing.
yeah,
The kind of maturity I saw in the painting. Are you getting my point?
yes, 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 yes,
The
yes,
kind of the maturity we saw in the painting, it is coming from her nature because she is too mature from her age and the kind of knowledge she has about the
yeah.
certain things.
Thank you so much.
I
So,
ask, yeah, please, Shaikh, go ahead.
so if she really wants to do something, she will excel in that. I feel like
Thank you so
she is very
much.
particular in her thought. It's not that she is doing something randomly. She is very particular. She knows what she's doing. She's not doing something randomly.
Thank you.
Yes, even her sense of color combination is also very good, and which
Yeah,
comes
that's what. That,
uh,
that's
it
what.
it must be very unconscious. I mean, I don't think in any case at any artist does it very consciously. It is not possible. Consciously you cannot pick some color or the other. It comes naturally. But I ask you one interesting question. You Okay, I have seen probably another painting of yours which I shared with Shaikh also, some horses and so on. Now, my question is, which is more interesting for you? Like painting, suppose you have a flower vase and a lot of colorful flowers before you. So you paint them exactly as they are, very specifically, ensuring every shade as you see should be like that, making it look very real, like that. Or you'd like to paint the flower vase, I don't know, in a different way, as you feel the flower vase is, as if you were painting the smell of the flower, as if you were painting what makes you, the memories that bring in your mind when you look at the flower vase. This is what you prefer to paint. Which one out of the two?
I would like to prefer the flower pot differently rather than still life, because then I can like what I feel about that thing, like the things that like I feel or like I want to do, I can like add it and I can add something different to it.
Great. And just asking a question, if you have this answer, why so?
Because it makes it different. It gives like a different look. This is something that is not there, and like it makes it look different. It makes it something more creative, something more unique. Like rather than something like normal, which I can see what can I do to it, what can I bring, what change can I do to it.
Wow.
That is like the
She told she told something in her own words previously, like which has been done. I don't want to follow that. I wanted to give it to my touch. If somebody sees that, they should know that this has been done by Sakina, or this looks like Sakina's work or something. She is very particular about her touch in her work, right?
yeah.
So, Sakina, you will be having other friends also of yours, of your in your school, of your age, who may be also interested in painting or art or this kind of thing. So, do you think they also think in a way that you are thinking? That painting a ripe mango, like exactly like a mango as it looks like, uh, as you said, the meaning comes to me like this: that what is the point in doing it? It's already there. But rather, the impression I'm getting in my head when I look at that mango, that is unique. It's my impression, so I want to paint that. So is it the way most of you think in your generation? This is my question. Your friends and or they think other way?
I feel everyone has like different views. It depends on person to person how they feel. For example, they want to do it differently as well, but they'll have different views. Each like painting will be different. It cannot be the same. There'll be something unique that each person can bring. Like maybe they make it like realistic, they make it the same, but there'll be something that person can bring to it that makes it look like that.
Hmm. My question is like, the first type of painting is called realism. That's called realism. And today, and then if it is too much real, I mean, just looks like a photograph, then it's called a photorealism. Now, but what you are doing, or what you prefer to do, is not realism. It's probably more real, but then it's expressionism. You can say you are expressing
Yeah,
kind of what you are feeling. You are painting your feeling. You are not painting the object actually. The object as
yeah.
you see. So this is what I'm saying, that is it what is it, I mean, in your, among your friends, do you people prefer the photorealistic kind of paintings, or expressing your mind generally you do this way? How about other friends of yours?
So generally I feel people like prefer like more of realistic art, because then they know that they can like actually see it and they can compare it to it, so they can
Understand it.
make it. Yeah,
Mhm.
so they can compare it and be like, okay, this is missing, this is not there. But like there are few people also in my grade who like making it a little different like me. We have little similarities and we make it a little different than what the object actually is.
Great. Okay. So, Shaikh, you want to ask something?
So, do you have any particular subject or art teacher in your school where you learn all the basic stuff from them?
Yeah, I've taken art as a subject right now, and she's teaching us all the basics that we require.
Okay. So, which school you goes in? You're from Pune, right?
No, no.
No, I'm from Mumbai.
She's from Mumbai.
Okay, okay, okay. Which school you goes?
Fislani La Academy Global.
Hmm. How about math? Do you like math or you don't like?
Not everything about math. Like I like algebra and I like few things in math. Like not everything, because we've not been exposed to it yet. Not everything. We've had like a limited portion for now. Maybe further, I will prefer it more.
Okay, no, I'm asking. don't think I'm going to get into your academics, and I'm curious because your mind is a typical artist's mind. It looks like.
Artists will
Yeah.
be mostly poor in maths.
they don't. They are not very fond of math usually. Um,
No, fond of it is different thing. It's a poor kind, poor. You can tell them
yeah,
poor in mathematics.
this is the reason I could not be an artist because I'm very good at math.
Don't tell me all.
I can't paint like Mr. Shaikh Hassan does. So, because I'm more of a mathematician. Anyhow, so how frequently do you paint? Painting.
Like in a day, I do it around twice. Whenever I sit, I prefer like whenever my free time. I always prefer to do art than anything else because that helps in relaxing and putting my thoughts on paper and helping like a new idea to build.
It's very interesting. Another thing I noticed in you is you are being admired a lot. The thing is, you can speak well. It's not very common because what happens is artists' languages are paint and is drawing. It's shapes. It's not words usually, but you speak very well. Good. You are a
Thank you.
That's why
gifted child.
that is why I told her like not only your paintings, you are also mature enough from your age.
Exactly, exactly. And you have this gift of being able to speak and articulate your thoughts. Great. Mm. So, what is it? Just express your what you feel. What is art in your view?
I feel art is basically you revealing, like releasing all your thoughts onto paper. For example, like things that you cannot speak to people about or things that you don't feel comfortable about, you're just putting that on paper because you can trust that paper. It's going to keep your thoughts.
Good, wonderful.
So you're sure that you will be able to convey those thoughts through your paper. People will understand that.
Yeah, why not? If you make it something different and
Honestly,
something that's understandable, that is possible to.
honestly.
Sorry.
If you are doing honestly, people will understand.
Yeah, they will. If you make it like understandable, or you don't have to, it just has to be like something different, something that you understand. Automatically, people will. Something you feel that you like it, people will automatically, because like it is about you basically, about what you feel, about what you think.
Very interesting. I mean, what she is saying, not entirely. She is also counting on whether others understand or not. Is the
Yes,
ideal way of artist that I express my thoughts, and this is another friend, the piece of
it's
paper.
up to you.
Yeah, it's a piece of paper that knows what I have in mind. That's what he is trying to say. Okay, eventually it comes to, as you grow up and become an artist, it will come to also a little bit of others understanding or appreciating, because then comes to you come to the commercials and all that. Anyway, that is far away, but of course that doesn't that's something which can only kill art, the commercial aspects, but in the end the artist must survive. So
Maybe my
commercials are
love of
important.
art will never go down. Like I'm way too passionate about it for the love of art going down. So like however like I'm supposed to do it or something like that, like my love will never go for it.
Yeah. No, but are you planning to take up? I mean, like you have taken art as a subject in your under 10th, I mean, in school, I understand. But how about in future? Do you have a plan? What do you want to become when you grow up? Is it artist, or is it an engineer? Is it a scientist or a professor? What is it?
I want to
Any
like
thought?
take something in art for sure. Probably like the art career is vast, so like something in that I'm like sure of that. I've decided.
Hmm.
I really am passionate about it, and I really feel I will, if I practice more and I do more, I will be able to get a nice career in art. Because the art field is vast compared to any other field. There are a lot of opportunities in it.
Very good. So, any other questions, Sheikh? I think I'm done.
Even if someday if you're not doing any painting, Sakina,
Yeah. Yeah.
hello, she's
Yeah.
there.
She can hear.
Even if someday you are not painting, you just keep referring famous artists, or keep referring the work you like, you admire, or keep reading about that. It will
I
help
like,
you.
yes, I like searching some painting that I really prefer, and then I just make like a doc on it, and I just keep on scrolling whichever paintings I really admire. I just
Because being an artist is not only sitting and painting, but being
Yes.
aware about the society, what is going on,
Exactly.
and where you're standing, where your position is, and what your responsibility is.
yeah.
Absolutely. You know, this is why somebody said, I don't, that no art is original. No art is original. Original in the sense, no art comes out of the blue. Out of
Yes.
the blue. There is no background, nothing, just boop. No, it's never so. It is a product of the context of time, history, society, life, agony, sorrow, everything
Yeah.
blends into a piece of art. So, uh, as an artist, yes, as what Shaikh says, and you are, it looks like you are a very articulate, conscious, and aware human being growing up into great. Uh, Live life and create art out of life, and you will
Yeah.
make it wonder. You will be a wonder.
Thank
Good.
you.
Hmm. So, so here we end our interview. You have anything to ask, Shakina? Say something, anything.
Um, I'm so glad I got this opportunity to like talk about my thoughts and feelings about art. I'm really grateful. Thank
Great.
you.